The problem with cheese worms.
Take your seats. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Numa. Today, we're going to be talking about the problem with cheese worms. Now, when you eat cheese, there's a 55% chance that you may actually be eating a worm. Now, I know this seems crazy, but what we've discovered is that the cows, or no, not the cows, the goats that produce this cheese actually have worms inside them. We found this out by a research team in North Dakota. They were just like, checking out goats and, like putting them in their lab and skinning them alive and stuff. Until one scientist found something very interesting, which was a worm. A single worm. Now, to a normal guy would say, well, a normal worm, what's the big deal? But no, this worm has made the whole entire world into a panic, because this worm is no ordinary worm. As we found out from observing the worm and putting it in a isolation chamber, is that this worm has a genetic code which is able to replicate itself. So, it does this over the past of 24 days. So first there's one worm, and then over the 24 days, it turns into another worm. And then after that, another 24 days, these two will go into another worm. And this may not seem like a lot at first, but it is. Because after so many years, that we've now estimated that this has been happening over about 50 years now, so that would be equivalent to over 5 million worms. Now, the reason why this is such a big deal is because the majority of us sitting in this room right now have some type of this worm. One of these worms is in 1/4 of us here today. Now, probably a lot of you guys in the stand are saying, what's the big deal if one worm gets in your system? And here I'm here to clarify that this is no ordinary threat. Because we also found with the worms, is that the worms also contain bacteria. A lethal bacteria named lysogenic maximism. And what lysogenic maximism is that it's a rare condition, well, not so rare anymore, but it was a rare condition where the genes in your body actually duplicate themselves and then they mutate into other genes. And this is bad for a few reasons. One's because you can get cancer, and the other reason is because you can get mutations from, growing frog legs to, even having a goat eyes or something like that. So, to counteract this, we've devised a plan for all of you to undertake. You aren't high school students anymore. You can now actually do something with your time in class now. You can actually help us find a cure for cheese worms that come out of cheese. So your homework for today is to create an algorithm or a theory or a plan to counteract these cheese worms. So far, everything we've done has done nothing to reduce them. They just keep multiplying and they're eating our feet now. So, it's very bad. So that's your homework for today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson on the cheese worms because, it's a very urgent, presentation. But yeah, that's my lesson today. I am Numa. So yeah, thank you all very much and goodbye.
Did it record? Tall Ben. Oh.